Get ready to rock, America.
It's the Smith and Milano podcast, brought to you by Treehouse Comedy Production. Here's R.C. Smith and Lou Milano.
And away we go.
Hello, America.
Yes. Season 1, episode 9.
I can't believe it. Number 9.
Yes,
9. 9's my lucky number.
Is it?
No, not at all.
Good.
I don't have lucky numbers.
You shouldn't.
I don't.
I was going to call you out on that.
No, because every time you play a lucky number, it never fucking comes up.
What's your favorite color?
Black,
your
like my soul.
Number? I say black, and then people are like, no, it's a shade.
People always say, black is a non-color. Black is an absence of color.
Absence of color, right? And then you get into all that bullshit, and I'll say, you know what? You shouldn't have asked me a stupid question to begin with.
No, I don't have a favorite color.
What's your favorite stupid question? Hey, yeah, we're here. And I would like to just say hi and then jump right into our features, because we haven't done that yet.
Hello, you are?
I'm Lou Milano. I'm a Connecticut radio personality.
I'm R.C. Smith, and I'm a comic and TV warm-up guy.
Here's one more from the road.
All right, so this week at my radio station, I encountered something that I hate.
What?
I find it...
Something you hate?
A lot of people find this hard to believe.
But you're so accepting of everything.
Given my profession, but I hate attention. Unnecessary attention.
I can see that.
I shaved my face. Anybody who's looked at our, what do you call it, a logo?
Our logo,
Yeah.
or just pictures of you in general.
Right, knows that I've had a beard for quite some time. Sometimes it's really quite bushy, like it is in our logo picture, and sometimes it's just a beard, but that's been my face for a while.
Yeah.
I decided I wanted to just change things up. I wanted to see my face. I wanted to feel my face. I didn't want to have whiskers in my food. So I shaved my face. I didn't split the atom. I didn't complete a Rubik's Cube.
Did you cure cancer?
I didn't cure cancer.
Oh.
I did nothing astonishing that would draw the kind of attention that I got.
Instead,
at work.
You just shaved.
I just shaved my face with a razor and then went to work. And you would have thought I had given birth as a man or taken a shit on the conference room table. Something astonishing or mind-blowing. Here are the female reactions. Of course, the men, there were a couple of guys who had to mention it. And to that, I say, what is wrong with you?
So just to you woke up in the morning and you shaved.
I shaved my face.
You went to work.
Mm-hmm.
The day before, everybody saw you with your furry face.
Furry face.
The next day, no fur.
No fur.
All
Fur
right.
free, yeah. And one woman stopped in the hallway and she did this thing, this very dramatic, your face. And I couldn't be more uncomfortable and angry at the same time.
Like you had just had plastic surgery.
And so let's just say for a second I had plastic surgery.
Right.
Would it be appropriate to point it out?
No, you don't. You don't say, "Oh my God, you got a new ear."
Your nose used to be in the middle of your face. Now it's on your left cheek. That's amazing.
Oh my God, what happened to your cleft palate? Your cleft palate is cured.
You'd think I walked in the building with jam just covering my face. Your face,
lady.
Now, I shouldn't have been surprised by this reaction. I've encountered it before. You get a haircut. And everybody, let's talk about that for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It's just grooming. It's something that people do. I wear pants, too, every day. And if I change my pants, we're going to talk about my pants. Just stop.
I always get, any new tattoos? No. And even if I did, I'm not showing them to you.
That's terrible, being around people who don't have tattoos and having discussed. I don't even like having tattoos with tattoo people.
No.
Where'd you get your work done?
Yeah.
You go to the same guy, or is it a bunch of different guys?
Try and blow their mind. I'm like, I did it myself. I tattoo me.
I'm going to start saying
How'd you get that one in the middle of your back? I'm really flexible. You should see me flex.
Took a long time.
Yeah, yeah. Like, just stop pointing out that. And then there are people who don't believe that I don't want this attention.
No. And then what's the next question they always ask? Did it hurt?
Oh, the tattoo.
Yeah.
Did it hurt?
And I always say, it hurts like a motherfucker. Yes, I hate it. I hate getting tattoos.
And why do you do it?
Because I like the way they look. Does it hurt? Yes, I just said it hurt.
Yeah.
You know what also hurts? Me ripping your lungs out by talking to me.
I prefer people that like launch into a conversation about something that's going on in the world around them that we can all relate to that happens to be funny. You know how rare that is? Super rare. I know about 3 people who can pull it off. You're one of them. That's why we're sitting here
and
together.
You're the other.
Yeah.
All right. So the first lady. All right. So then you continued on.
And another girl who couldn't find the words, and I felt bad about because I've not talked about this for the first time today. I blogged about it. I did a blog about it, which I hate saying, but they require me to do them at work, and I think they're pretty funny. Whatever.
They are.
So I kind of picked on this girl, and I felt bad because she thought I was picking on her. Where I was just pointing out it's a thing that a lot of people do.
Right.
We size each other up, and what's new about you? We always need to know what's new about each other. And if it happens to be advertised on your face or your pants, then we got to stop and talk about it. And it's really unnecessary.
Exactly.
It's an unnecessary thing that we all do to each other.
Yeah.
It's new. I know. We're going to get over it, or we should quickly.
Yeah. I noticed, though, that you were traumatized enough to start growing it back.
Well, that's... I might never shave again. I might just also pick an outfit, one outfit, wear it every day, come home, wash that same outfit, lay it out,
right,
and then wear it again. So I never have to discuss my appearance with anyone ever again. Because my wife is one of these people who is very attractive, but is okay with me just being the same, or a regular-ass guy, which is what I look like. But she's okay with that, so I might just have to go.
Which is why you married her,
right?
Because she's comfortable with you as you are.
But if we're picking uniforms, and by the way, we see the obvious connection here to Seinfeld. I think we all know. Jerry wants the V-stripe, the one piece.
Right.
We've talked about this before. What should we pick? If we had an outfit to pick, it's a great question. Where would we go? What do you think is the most acceptable, or at least acceptable to you and I?
Which would people find more acceptable? Button-down shirts, which I prefer.
Okay.
Or T-shirts, like you prefer. That's a tough call.
Yeah.
I don't like wearing T-shirts out in public. I wear T-shirts at home.
Sure.
I'm a button-down shirt kind of guy.
Well, I'd choose T-shirt. You choose button-down. But
Right.
if somebody said button-down is where we're going, we voted.
Right.
I wouldn't be crying about it. I don't mind a button-down.
Right. I would kneel against wearing a T-shirt. I would.
It's the hottest thing out. If you don't kneel right now, you're not progressive, and you don't get it.
I would take a knee against wearing T-shirts.
All right, then we got to go. We got the top half almost figured out. Now we got to go color of top half, black or white.
Right.
It's got to be black or white.
I got to go with white.
Okay, I would go with black.
I think black is too formal.
Okay, so that. But
I
again,
think,
somebody says, "Hey, we voted, man."
Then we go with gray.
There you go.
Perfect.
Or
done.
no compromising. We can't compromise. There's been
It's
a
got to
vote.
be one or the other.
Yeah. So let's just say.
All right, well, here, let's do it this
voted,
way.
It's white.
But we're going to be democratic in this. Okay. Since I won with the button down.
Yeah.
We'll go with the color that you choose.
Okay,
so it'll be black.
Black button downs.
Perfect.
Okay, bottom half. I don't think there's any question. The most comfortable and yet also it can still look good on you is a pair of blue jeans.
Blue jeans.
Okay.
I was going to say slacks.
Slacks.
Sans a belt.
We've got to wear trunks underneath, and don't forget your rubbers.
I was going to say slacks. or camouflage cargo shorts, which you and I actually
Both
do wear
have,
as a uniform.
and it's regrettable. I mean, we got to get over that because it's way over.
No,
it's done.
No, so whenever I'm like the last couple of weeks, whenever I've been going any place and I start packing my shorts, I inevitably get, "Are you taking those shorts?" I'm like, "Yeah, I am taking those shorts."
Right.
The camouflage ones. Yeah. Why? Because they're comfortable. I like them.
Yeah. She probably bought them for you too when they were stylish.
No, I guarantee.
Oh, she didn't. No.
No. Those are all me.
You should have said, "Kat, listen, I have a new plan, and that plan is blending. I want to blend into the background."
That's right. Listen, you don't know, but I'm going to the woods this weekend.
I didn't tell you. It's a big secret. It's out there now. Cat's out of the bag.
Right. Now, I tell you what. So you just try to fucking find me.
Just looking to blend in.
So why are you growing it back? Because of the outrage, or because of you being noticed?
Because my wife likes the beard, and I like having sex. So
right, there you go.
She really, really likes the beard. Dislikes the naked face. So I'm growing it back.
Wow. See, I can't grow beards at all. I can't.
Are you patchy?
So I'm patchy.
That's the worst look.
I look like I'm going through chemo.
But you've made the right decision.
Yeah.
There are some guys
they just don't know.
They're patchy and they still try and do it.
Right.
And you look You don't look right.
No, and they usually have a toupee as well.
So those guys should get the attention on the street.
Right.
That guy who shaved his face for no reason.
Instead,
someone should stop them and go, "Sir, you look wrong."
Right. Instead, you get your face.
All right, I have story 1.
All right. Wait, before we go any further, we should do mention our sponsors.
Oh,
Before we go any further.
Yes.
Because our title sponsor gets very upset if we don't mention him a couple of times per show.
He should, because we promised to.
And right now he's sitting there with a stopwatch and a pen. And then he's
Taking
going to
notes.
send us an email.
Yes.
He's going to say, we need to talk every week about the show.
Right.
And then we're going to say, okay, we thought it was pretty good.
Right.
He's going to say, you were very good, but you didn't do the plugs where they're supposed to go.
And when that conference call is probably going to occur somewhere around the second inning of the Yankee game, which you and I will be very upset about,
right?
Because we're both
absolutely
big Yankee fans.
Yeah,
and we want to watch the
and
Yankees.
both of our reactions during the phone call will be,
Wait a minute, when this airs, the Yankees may be out of the playoffs.
No, don't even.
Well, I'm just saying
Don't even say it.
I'm just living in reality here,
No,
bro. Of course,
no.
I want them to be in it at that point.
And to make things worse, we'll have to go through a phone call.
Yeah,
about whether or not we did the plugs for our title sponsor.
But we digress. The title sponsor is Treehouse Comedy Productions.
Treehouse Comedy Productions, the oldest and original provider of live comedy in Connecticut for almost 35 years. The Treehouse has venues in Westport, Windsor Locks, Branford, North Haven, West Haven, Hamden, and at the Fairfield Theater Company.
That's right.
Upcoming Connecticut comedy attractions include 4 more upcoming shows in the New Haven area markets with Nick DiPaolo and Robert Kelly. Those are 2 pretty good shows.
Yeah.
On October 24th or October 21st, Nick DiPaolo and Robert Kelly are in Westport and Windsor Locks.
Okay, respectively.
Right. All right.
Okay, so Nick DiPaolo is in Westport at Bistro B.
Right. And Robert Kelly is in Windsor Locks. Man, that's a tough call. I wouldn't know who I would go see.
Between the two, absolutely.
It's a tough call, which is great. That shows that there's good comedy in
Correct.
Connecticut. There's also a pre-sale tickets for Gilbert Gottfried and Caroline Ray. My very first warm-up gig was working at the Caroline Ray show at NBC.
Really?
Yeah, she's very funny. But anyway, pre-sale tickets are going to go on sale soon. They kick off this week. Use the passwords Gilbert18 and Sweet Caroline at treehousecomedy.com for all your comedy needs. So you go treehousecomedy.com, or you can call the box office at 203-268-5857. And also, they are the sponsors of the Smith and Milano podcast, so they have everything connected to us as well.
Correct. We got to get Gilbert on this show, by the way. We have to.
You just say, Gilbert, how's this going?
Yeah.
And then you just then we leave.
Take a nap.
Then we leave.
Yeah. Guitar Hanger. Guitar Hanger located in Brookfield, Connecticut. But, of course, you may not be listening in Brookfield, Connecticut. You might not get in the car and drive there. So you go online, guitarhanger.com.
It would be worth the drive, though.
Yes. Custom guitars. You can get name brand guitars. You can get amps, pedals, wires, all that stuff. If your kid is in a high school band, you can get the fucking tuba, clarinet. You can get strings there. You can get Winwoods or whatever. They can repair your instrument. They can give lessons. They buy, trade, they do consignment, all that great stuff. Go ask for Rick Tedesco at Guitar Hanger. It's guitarhanger.com.
We have a couple of fellow podsters that we do, that we do podcasts not with.
I hate when you say that.
I know. It's like I'm trying to come up with many pod words as I can. Anyway, The Rope Break, a great podcast. It has all the local information you need about combat sports and wrestling, and it's anywhere you can get a podcast.
That's right. Yeah, iTunes, all that stuff. I don't know where.
Stitcher?
Stitcher.
Stitcher.com is the main place.
Spreaker, all that stuff.
All that stuff. So
it's Joey Echeverria and Ryan Bear, and they got your combat sports and wrestling information locked up. It's The Rope Break, buddy. All right.
Start. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and liftoff.
This is The Five with Smith and Milano.
Houston, Atlantis, roll program.
5 topics, all funny shit. Here's number 1.
Story 1, I have.
excellent.
And this is, I tend to not try and do this on our show because it's a podcast. You want to go for a more national feel. But this happened in our backyard here well, my backyard. You live in Brooklyn. I live here
No,
in Danbury.
you're in my backyard.
Right, whatever. Okay. Somebody's in somebody's backyard. Call the fucking police.
You kids, get the fuck off my lawn right now.
So